Hello everyone, I am Mrs. Bailey and this is my budget. Today we are going to be talking about the update on the Jeep. We're going to go over the old budget and pay everything that we need to pay there and do a new budget by faith for the next week. I have Mr. Bailey here next to me.
Good morning, y'all.
And we are going to get started. My voice sounds a little raspy because I woke up early, but then I went back to sleep. So basically, I just woke up again. I just got showered and everything. Today is game day. If you guys know, I am a football fan, definitely a Lions fan, a Detroit Lions fan. So it is it is 11:07, and the game starts at 1. So I want to get this video out for you guys before the game start. Okay, so as far as the Jeep, I talked to them yesterday right before they closed, and they said that they were still working on it. I made them give me a time frame of when is it going to be done, because I'm like, do I have to go rent a car? Like, what do I have to do? And they said that it would be ready by Monday. So fingers crossed that it's ready by tomorrow. So that's the update on that. So that's the reason why I say we're going to do this budget by faith, because I'm going to put in here, I'm not going to put in money for tomorrow for me, but I'm going to put in money that my husband will be able to work tomorrow night, and then I'll be able to work the rest of the week. So my husband just said to me that, oh, so basically we just had a 7-day staycation. I'm like, yeah, pretty much, because it was last Sunday that we tried to go out and the car wouldn't start. So I have my water here and my wine glass. So I just got to take a couple sips, guys. I'm so sorry for the gulps. It's so good. Okay, so we are going to, because all of this stuff is going to be coming out on Tuesday, I may as well unstuff it on camera today in this budget. So we are going to take out, let me zoom in for you guys a little bit. Well, I don't want to zoom in yet until we do the next budget. So hopefully you guys can see this now, but I'll make sure I zoom in closer once we do the new budget for the week. So we are going to take out, so actually I need to move, this is that money that I said yesterday. If you watched yesterday's video, we had $63 left. This is the $63 that's still sitting there. That is probably gonna go for dinner today, because I don't wanna cook. So I'm probably gonna get a couple $7 pizzas, because everything is frozen. So if I had to go to the grocery store, I would pretty much have to spend the same thing. So we're just gonna get a couple $7 Little Caesars pizza, watch the game, call it a day. But anyway, we're gonna get out the $17 for Apple subscriptions, and I think that should be all that's in here. Oh, my fingers are, let me wet them on my glass. My fingers are, when I get out of water, like I can't wash the dishes and then touch a towel, like to dry the towels, because my fingertips are so sensitive. So the fact that I just got out of the shower, it feels funny to touch this money. That's weird. 15, 16, 17. Okay, so that is $17. For that, we're gonna go to the actual subscriptions and take out $17 for Max. Yeah, this is the $17 for Max. This other money that's in there is for Netflix, and we're gonna keep that in there, 10, 15, 16, 17. We're gonna keep that in there because that's not due until the 24th, which I think is like Thursday or something. So I'll unstuff that midweek. The fact that I'm saying I'm taking out how many subscriptions we have now, when I haven't made money all week, does seem a little bad. But at the same time, the fact that I've been home all week, we've actually been watching all of these stations. We've been movie watching. We've been getting caught up like on House of Dragons, on Max, like binge watching and stuff. So I am kind of glad we did have this, because we've been pretty much stuck in the house. Not stuck in the house. We have another vehicle, but we haven't been working. So We just been watching these things. Oh, sorry guys, I couldn't get enough of that water. Okay, so we're gonna keep Netflix in there. We are going to go to credit cards. I have to pay this tomorrow, so it's gonna come out on Tuesday. We only stuffed the $25. So I'm actually gonna take one of these 20s from here because I think the minimum is like $40 or $45. So at least I have the minimum, but if we are able to make some money tomorrow, I will put a little bit more because I normally like to put at least $100 on this card, but at least I have the minimum. So $45 on that. Okay, that was that. We never put anything on the, I'm down here guys. We never put anything on the utilities. That is due on the 28th, I believe, 27th, 28th, something like that. So the last thing is the loan, number 1. So we're gonna go to the loans. And we should have $110 in here. Yeah, so we're gonna take that out because that is due tomorrow night. They will be taking it out in the middle of the night, so I definitely have to go put that in. So that's everything for the bills this week. It was a lot of stuff that we didn't get to stuff. We didn't, I told you this loan will be coming out of my husband's house. Out of his account. So we are gonna just say that that's cool, but we did not put anything towards the car. That's due on the 28th. Anything towards YouTube TV, that's due on the 29th. Nothing towards Disney, that's due on the 30th. And we didn't do anything towards the utilities. So we're gonna have to work hard this week to get get all of these done. Not including that the rent is due on the 5th. So we have to get started on that. And then we have some emergency funds over here that we have to get started too. So that's gonna take us to the next budget, which is for the 21st through whatever Sunday is. Let's see. Sunday is, so the 21st, tomorrow the 21st, Monday to Sunday the 27th. But we are going to give this money a count to see how much we're taking back to the bank. So we have 100, and we're not taking back to the bank. We're taking to our bills account. This money, you guys know, we've been making money throughout the week, doing like from our actual business that we have. We haven't done any Uber or Lyft, but we have a floor maintenance company. So we did do some work there. So this is where a lot of this money came from. So that we were able to stuff. We have $40 in 20s, $10 in 10s, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 in 5s, and 1, 2, 3, 4 in 1s. So we are taking back $189 to our bills account to pay for the bills that are coming out this week. Okay, so now that we are done with that, I just got like a little sniffle from out of nowhere. I don't know where that came from. Oh man, that water is so good. Okay, so for this week, now we can zoom in. Okay, for this week, we are going to do, I need to bring up my bills on my iPad so that I can see what's coming up. Okay. So for this week, I cannot count. So actually, I'm doing pretty good because if you think about it, I'm still technically 1 week ahead, even though we had to take a week off from making money. We're still technically 1 week ahead because I have a bill due on the 21st for I mean, that's my credit card we just put over here. The Apple Music is over here. The Max is over here. The Netflix is in here. And the 2 loans that's due on the 22nd is right here also. So the bills that I'm about to pay is from the 27th to the 31st, which is next week. Only one bill is due on Sunday of this week, which is the DTE. All of the rest of these bills are due next week. So technically we're still ahead. Now, if we could have been able to work this week, we would be much more ahead, but I'm still being thankful for this. So we are going to start stuffing for the things to come. Like, well, first of all, let's talk about what we're gonna make. I am going to be realistic here and just say that we are going to, as far as our income goes, that we could possibly bring in, I'm going to say $1,500. I know we normally do $1,800, but we're going to do $1,500. And then from YouTube, I did have that 1 week of monetization from September, and that is $116. It was some change, but I'm not going to put that change on there. So we're just going to do 116. That is, well, they actually take out taxes, but that is not, this is included with even me having to take out taxes. I am not going to take taxes out of this yet. And I don't know how it is in your state, but I know in Michigan, when you do like any odd jobs or anything like that, as long as it's under $600, you don't have to pay taxes on it. So probably starting next month in November, that's when I'm going to start paying taxes on the money that, cause I'm going to be at that level, you know, by that time. So I'm going to just stuff this entire thing. We're not going to take taxes out of that this time. But so 1,500 plus 116 is $1,616 is what we are going to budget for. So I need to move this stuff back so you guys will be able to see what's going on. Okay. I just got an email saying my payment is due. It's due tomorrow. Okay, so as far as my 4 walls, I decided that I'm going to keep, because I just couldn't see that little. When I was doing it last week, if you guys saw, I put my utilities down here in variables because it is variable, but it still comes on the same time every month, even though it's a different amount. And it's really important to me, so I want to keep it up here. So the first thing I want to budget for is the house, even though that's not until the 5th. I want to start getting something towards it, and I want to budget $200 for that. The car is due on the 28th, which is next Monday. So I want to go for the entire 808. The utilities is DTE, and that was $195. So I think that's it for the 4 walls. I'm just looking at my thing. Yeah. Okay, I think that's it for that. So let's give that a count. 200 plus 808 plus 195 is $1,203. So minus the 1616, we have $413 left over. So now we're going to go to our variable expenses. We are going to have YouTube. YouTube is $72.98. So we're gonna say $73. And you guys almost couldn't see that. Okay, and Disney is $13.99, so that's $14. And that is it for that. So let's see. 413 minus 73 minus 14 is, nope, that's what's going to be left over, 326. But the total was 73 plus 14 is 87. Okay, $87 in variable expenses. Okay, so you guys couldn't see what I was doing, but it came up to $87, and if we have $326 left to see what we're going to pay towards our sinking fund. So I need to get my other paper and see what we can pay here. Okay, so we have $326 left. So let me just put that here so I won't go over. Okay, $326. We have the emergency fund. I'm going to at least try to put $23 in there. We have the car maintenance. I am going to put $0 in there because we're about to come out of 5,000. So hopefully this car doesn't need anything. But I don't have to worry about oil changes right now, like any of that stuff. I mean, not this week. So, huh? Right. That's what I'm saying. So, no, it's a brand new engine, brand new radiator, you know, whatever. So we're gonna not worry about that right now. UPS is due November 18th. So we are at least gonna put $10 towards that. Did I ever put the, yeah, I put the 23. Travel, that is going to be coming up on the 1st. So let's at least put $50 this week. We'll worry about the bulk of it next week. Once we get the car back, we'll start beefing that up a little bit. Let's see. The Barbie challenge. I'm not going to worry about that. The Barbie challenge is for Thanksgiving. So we're just going to put 0 there. Holidays. What did I just spell? Holidays. We're going to do 0. Hubby's birthday. We are going to do 100. We only owe $50 more for the challenge. So that'll be $250, but I want to put 100 in there to make sure that we have enough as far as the dinner and all of that. So the birthday is $100. So we are at 143. And I'm going to try my best. So this is not including food. We still haven't included food or anything like that in this amount up here. I'm going to start doing that in November. But we will have $143 left over. But what did this come up to? Just so we can get the budget. We had 23 plus 10 plus 50 plus 100. That came up to 183. Okay. We have 143 left over. If this goes as planned, I will be able to put $143 towards debt, which is, let's see, 143, which I would be able to pay my son's phone off, which somebody asked me in the comments, why don't you, you said you had to pay for your son's phone bill. I didn't say my son's phone bill. I said my son's phone all of our stuff are together, but my son's phone, and they was like, why he can't pay his own phone bill? Because he's a minor. I know I'm somebody's grandma, but I still have I still have small children. Not small, but I have teenagers or whatever. So he's a minor. So, and even if he wasn't, I'm paying the phone off. I just, sometimes these comments, I'm just like, do you see what I'm trying to do here? I'm sitting here trying to do my best. I'm trying to do the budget. Of course, I just didn't go buy the phone last week. Of course, this is something that I did before I started this debt-free journey. So when people just say things like this, I'm just like, phew, calm down. Miss Bailey, calm down. So the phone is, let's see, we're just going to put T phone. His phone was $122. So 143 minus 122. That leaves $21 left. Minus 122. That's not what I was trying to do. This was only 122. Jeez. Okay, so the $21 is going to go to rollover. It's going to go to rollover, which is basically will be like a buffer. So we could say rollover, we could say buffer or anything, but that's going to be $21. So that would leave $0 left to budget. So that would be a zero-based budget if everything goes to plan. So hopefully that all happens. Hopefully the car is ready tomorrow sometime, and we will be able to get back on the road and start making some money again. If not, we have already planned. I'm going to go on to DoorDash and schedule and like do some scheduling, because it's kind of hard to get on there when you don't do DoorDash all the time. It's kind of hard to get on there when it's not peak hours. So I'm going to do some scheduling just in case, and then in between there, if that's not working out, we'll do like Uber Eats and see how that goes. And just to bring something, because even though this seems like a lot of money to make, like the main things that I'm worried about is on this side, which is the house, the car, the electric, and the only reason why I'm worried about YouTube TV and Disney is because it comes out of my account automatically. Yeah, so I just want to worry about that. As far as this side, this is all hopeful, except for my husband's birthday. Worst case scenario, we still have $200 to be able to do what he wants to do for his birthday. So we will see. But anyway, keep us in your prayers that the Jeep will be ready tomorrow, and I will come tomorrow with an update on that and let you know if we're going to be able to get back to work. So it's almost game time. I have to go get something to eat and get some. We have to go to Dollar Tree and get. We have that Crystal Geyser water, and lately, it may be. You know what? I didn't think about that. It may be because of a hurricane. A lot of places was sending water down there and everything. Yeah, so that's probably why it's been so hard to find that spring water. So we're gonna go try to see if we can find some, because we're getting low on water. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all so much for watching.